Hello, everyone. This is King Mob here, and I'm playing Control again. Hopefully, tonight's audio stack's going to behave, but we'll see. Gonna drop right into it. Hope everyone's having a good night. Well, that's never a good sign when it tells you about Force Walk Key. That means some stealth parts might be coming up. Oh well, I'm good at stealth. Used to never be a fan of stealth games. Until I started playing Payday 2. And I played a lot of stealth games up to that point. I mean, I have to say, I did play, the camera's watching me. Well, that's not friendly. Yeah, I didn't play many. I played a lot of stealth games. I never really enjoyed them. Even though I played pretty stealthily in my first run through Vampire Bloodlines. But it wasn't until Payday 2 that I really started enjoying stealth games. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like my mic's working just fine. Good. Hopefully no pops. Interesting. Hearing all sorts of odd noises. There's that thing I read last time about the shoebox. Whoa! What did you think you were doing? Sorry, but I need to see what's going on here. Is that the hotel? Looks like it. Let's go up. Yeah, let's go up. Up seems to be the play. Ugh. They're creating so much smoke with those rockets, I can't really see. At least that's what I'll claim. Go to the right shoulder again. Can't be standing there with my hands down my pants. Gonna have to get my move on. Whew. Still slowly feeling better. That's what matters. Yeah, 3:45 still. Let me borrow this real quick. Hey, catch your buddy. Well, those are new. Wow. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of interference. Okay, let's see what that is. Executive HISS notes, good at communication departments. Okay, we're working on that right now. Okay. One more. There we go. Well, as I was saying, I was heading north. But take a look. Oh. Well, it looks like I could get up there somehow. I just don't think I have enough energy. Came up from here, okay. Where did I see that? Oh yeah, I can make that. Just gonna have to fall. Back to Darling's office. I'll check that out later. Dimensional research. Back to this.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through.
I'm not dealing with that right now.
Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
Researching records. Unread. Hiss Sniper. Barrel sniper is specialized in eliminating threats from a distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifle to search for targets. Here should be taken open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note the rifles are equipped with a band at close quarter. Aware of how to use it. Possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a form one. Event is notably similar to AWE Redacted, in which Redacted. Event is believed to be called by Redacted. Yeah, it's not really helpful, guys. Thanks.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the Binder, and those the Binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Maybe, homeboy, maybe. But I'm not dealing with that right now. Not right now. I have things I must attend to. Here we go. Hypercube.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck.
Huh.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements,
Looking very rough.
listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh
We're
man.
making more.
Budget request.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
Got punch marks on his car.
One day that classified,
sure
not
what the things
water,
on his
might pour
shoulders
in,
are.
and you'll be.
Okay, no real changes there. But my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you about an increase for his department's budget. Not surprised. Parapsychology has always been a squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. Many more breakthroughs, more tangible data, more useful research. Sure, many of your esteemed could plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. I think those additional research could do for an already formidable research team. Anyways, I know you're a fan of your single month, so I'll let the ball of well-aged brown on your desk. And that's what he was drinking. Wonder what that is. Let's keep that going. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. What if the vibration has conscience? What would a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to the redacted. I've called redacted. Redacted because the force is far beyond the falsities we've dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWE, altered items, object of power? Do they share a common redacted that we have to discover? Can we harmonize control points? We can harmonize control points. What else can the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer the whole time? Refer to for the next report. What is that? Hang on. Embedded processes. Nope. Linear regression. Compare residuals. Looks like a speaker, essentially. Anything else unusual here? Oh no. Hang on. No, that's fine, that's fine. Or is it fine? Yeah, that one's fine. Trying to map the place. Good luck with that. Astral plane. The Bureau spent years studying why object of power transport users to the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted in the astral plane to that item, making an object of power. So many additional theories embraced since Dr. Ash's time. Object of power placed on Earth as tests from some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane. The objects left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was the early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Compiled by Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Good old-fashioned photocopier from Comey. Non-existent brand. Hang on. Yes. No. Same drawing as last time. Astral plane counter essay. Dr. Darling has insisted that certain object of power share a direct connection to the redacted, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on or little allowed to access. In his written report, this is by Emily Pope, he states there's a clear link between these object of powers, the redacted, the astral plane, and the oldest house. His work supposes these links are innate, in fact ingrained in the very redacted of the objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. What if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted, but a connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange how no other objects power require direct contact with the redacted? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline would result in grievous harm or even death of the users not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume the involvement by the redacted is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Refer for a... Time is moving here, but the minute hand's moving way too fast. To Marshall, to Darling. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. Clacker still going. There's that diode array. That has to be for the supposed resonance generator for the HRAs. Ouch. There you are. Hopefully that's not you, darling. Ah, there it is. Can I get over there? That's the problem. Underhill Agreement. What? Disagreement. I feel I must inform you of the from Darling. Questionable documentation I'm seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of the mold. She claims that there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. It's ridiculous. A rapidly growing fungus is not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I found it interesting an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder what Operations Oversight Committee, this is to Darling, will be interested to hear of that. Yours in estimation, Abraham Lewis. There's important things happening. Reference 1, mold composition. Reference 66-113, mold variation. Mold composite date 111A. There's the mold. Ooh. Let me in. Oh man, that mold is bad. Intrusive pattern. Well, I made it over here. That's good. Now let's head down to the main floor. Okay, I hate the spin. Let's get the grip back. Threshold utility. Threshold's always been places of great inspiration and great challenge, and the Threshold manifests at the old house by Redacted. You never know what new discoveries will provide the Bureau. You must always seize the opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent Threshold effects. Yes, I did make a bitch smack another bitch. Absolutely. How does my mic sound? Do I sound poppy? Everything sound good? The quarry brought the back mold, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but the mold has any scientific value has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to fighting back the particularly prolific plant. There are distinct cases and worth comparing as study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Glad you can make it, Cat. Happy to see you, as always. Something happened here. Something bad. Not a single rock powder containment unit. Black rock deployment unit. Okay. You guys wearing hedrons? Yeah, you are. Should borrow some. Probably too late to, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, should be a tiny bit echoey. Yesterday I was having problems with my, how far does that go down? That was kind of nice. Ow, my head! Oh, this is a ruined toilet. Turlet. And oh no. Poor Billy. And one of you guys are a little concerned about the mold. I'd be concerned about the mold too. Yeah, turn on the radio. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is what happens when you don't have adequate ventilation. And when you never ever mop your floors. It's a turlet. You should always mop your floor. No reports down here? Nothing? I may provide it powers the elevator. That's what that is. Right. This is giving me a headache just thinking about all this mold. doors. There we go. Get moving, Jess. Your stamina is much better than mine at this point. Well then. Full health boost. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Pink flamingo cement. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance to the Bureau headquarters carried the item and loudly claimed to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The disease claimed it attracted personal interest in Dr. Darling. In reviews disguised as casual conversation, the transient reported that an item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing an possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported the wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found to possess no redacted release. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this has not been proven. All other variations of the identification formulas have failed to elicit response to that item. No, nothing, no different times yet. Since this building's always changing, always moving, how do I get out of here? It's very hard to keep track of what you're doing. I guess this is a section of the building we just gave up on. Let's see. I was wondering about that. When we were going to run into delicious mold monsters. Ow! Ow, stop shooting me! Ow! Not on. There we go. Yeesh. I should not be fighting those. Hope you're doing okay, Cat. Well, as okay as you can manage. Girl, monster in my sinuses. Absolutely. And I don't want a monster in my sinuses. Your heads are really fragile. Well, that was no fun. No fun at all. Looks like I've already pried open quite a few of these things, so we're just gonna keep moving. Saw it on YouTube. I'm not allowed to watch YouTube. Every time I watch YouTube, I wake up screaming obscenities and conspiracy theories. And then I have to sleep on the couch. This scares the kids. And I already scare the kids enough. Do 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 do. Shelter model M72. Do 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 do. Huh. This place is so maze-like. What? The night the world is mine, nobody else out there. It's time, run away, and royally cavalier to burn, ignite, do it for the lies, lovers, strings, liberated. Sounds like a song. Hi. Song questionnaire. Answer songs within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. You feel any strong emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. You ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? What did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Pattern again.
Night, the world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time, run wild and royally cavalier to
That's the lyrics.
burn, ignite. I do it for so much less when all is made clear. There is nothing else, and here we stand. The sweet arrest in duality, and I come to it's raising all over me.
Good choice.
Will I awake? Will I get a ride with you in this race of two? We're an endless stream of choices with the softest murmur of voices. Without names, we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. A darkest quiet place.
Enough of that. What was that? I really like Jess. But then again, I always did have a thing for redheads. You absolutely do. They always pass. What are you talking about? You are the best. If only cool people hang out with me watching. What the? Reflection, okay. Hang out with me on a Saturday night, watching me play video games. Keep strafing regardless. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. All right, I cannot go in there. Be back soon. Ooh, it's getting kind of chilly in here. Whew. Right back here again. Okay, I need to make some progress. I can't just keep fruitlessly exploring. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's you. Gus, deep breath. Thank you. Deep breath, make your shots. He's trying to stop me.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her. Waiting. Okay, missions. I think Shatter. Go Central Executive Collector Reward. Okay. We'll do that in a moment.
Person's hiding behind the chair. Alright. Dispatcher, what is your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go on away. Okay, could you subscribe your... Unknown noise. Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but was no longer in service. Poets of the Fall. I don't have a song I can listen to. Is there a blood stain there? No, it's a burnt mark. Another one. So many.
The astral plane. What you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Yes. All you have to say for yourself is yes.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Yes. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location. Players grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. Could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, he discovered that Redacted decided to repurpose the space. Similar how the zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Redacted behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put into it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. The astral entity now known as Astral Spike. If that's the Astral Spike. Some kind of model they built.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
It leaked out. It leaked out. Leaked. That. This is easily some of the weirdest stuff I've come across in the game so far. Those are the printouts from the brain scans. Head in the ceiling? No. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go get those rewards. BRB, going to moon. Once again, my camera's being strange. Excuse me. I want to make some adjustments. There we go. To continue. All right. Sniper snipes without being sniped. Okay. Crack them open. Tasty. All right. Kill video game The Hiss Armored Beetles. Amend. Squash. Secure it. Okay. Let's go
Hope
talk
has
about
asked
it.
us to document the hiss.
Hello, Jesse.
Anything new to talk about?
Hi, Jesse.
No. Back! Yay!
See you soon.
Thank you.
Be careful out there.
I'm trying to be careful. Not doing a very good job of it. Never do. Alright. Headshot damage. 39 versus 33. Ammo refund and hit. Energy gain from damage boost. Damage boost. Okay. Okay. Energy. Health recovery per pickup. Launch energy cost, evade energy cost, health 17. 20%. Okay, so let's F that. Like evade, okay. 11%. 11%. 11%. Alright. Brownies never. They're cooling now. They're not burned, right? Your brownies have not burned, right? Or projectiles, that's pretty good. There we go. We'll go from 7 to 10%. Alright. Yay, good work. I am so proud of you. You know what I do when I bake things? I get them burned.
Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench.
I saw Trench kissing Santa Claus. Pierce. Don't have enough yet. Alright.
And Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious.
Trench was furious. So was I. Had a delicious pie today. Had a nice little nap with the youngest and the kitten. She was flat as a pancake. It was glorious.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Major threats. Alright.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is
Really not sure what I should be doing here. There we go.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Researching it, as we always
Someone
do.
answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
That's some close range murder. Science control point. Let's hope Polaris has our best interests at heart.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Huh. That's where I came in, that's where I came out. Same as it ever was. Good. Groupthink. Hiss clusters. Hiss clusters are unique that they can concentrate manifestations of hiss resonance without the need of a host. The energy seems to rejuvenate them. The fact that hiss makes the actor preserve its corrupted host underlies a level of awareness and discretion that has been previously just speculation on my part. Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Study extends the works of Irving Jarvis, Robert Barron, and others by proving strong causal links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. Solomon Arch's original conformity experience using telepathic individual as a subject, a sense of qualitative and quantitative data resulting from the experiences was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, the paper stands to revolutionary decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentations of the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Poor Jessie just came in here looking to find her brother, and they made her the leader. Okay, research, hypnosis lab. Object of power. X-ray box. Pieces of brain thrown around. Well, plastic brain. Nope, this way. There we go. Excuse me?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I am not. I never am. I have someone else in my head already. Polaris. Yeah, they're all just standing there. They had guns. I'm not gonna chance it. They were wearing Hedron armatures. I might have thought about trying to save them, but... Okay. How can I get in there? I think it's time for me to do that puzzle then. It's almost 10:30. I think now might be the time. Let me in. Let me in. What are you guys doing? Just gonna find out in a second. Astronauts. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. In the Hypnosis Lab, a section of Parapsychology Division, physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session of the cognitive reasoning recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gather data is conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams can encounter aggressive astral entities. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process. We lower the quality of captured footage. Also prevents the recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording, what some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check the volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, please contact your supervisor. sensory lab. 1 and 2. So much stuff! Sensory tank. Darling here. Some of you are curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. Thought it's such a lightness subject. Some of you may have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Toku, the man behind the purely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create a genuine hallucinatory visions of some listeners, or so the reports say. Brought these tanks, test Dr. Kokoi's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. Think we all could benefit from some time in the dark and closed space, don't you? Any more questions, please apply to stop by my office. You know where it is. Two 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 121. Huh. Decline investment. A Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusual swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid redacted accompanies to tapes, investigation, the sector staff was asked to look into Dr. Tokoi's background. Found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended the signing event reported redacted when hearing Tokoi speak. We recommended the research team obtain audio recordings of Dr. Tokoi's voice and perform perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokoi, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. Eligibility. You'll let me in? Heck yeah. I haven't done a float tank yet. I heard they're interesting. Anybody in there? Doesn't look like it. Recording tape there. I can't tell if anybody's in there. Well, that one's red. Huh. Green, 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 red. Huh. Now, those are a little small for float tanks, though. Whack, 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 poke, 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 whack, 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 poke, 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 poke. This is the hypnosis lab. I need to figure out how to get in there. Because it's in there. There's the door. Here's the door. Lock controlled remotely. See anything? Right there, I think. Or through here. I can't tell. Maybe I'll stick my brain in the brain centrifuge. Ah. I don't know what this puzzle is. I have been seeing those symbols everywhere, but as far as what it means, not quite sure. Lock remotely controlled. What am I looking for? Rorschach tests. I'm gonna look it up. I know, I keep wrecking this copy machines because I'm a horrible person. All right. Oh. I can see it in the background. Or not. Hold on. Let's look at the control unit again. Wow, hang on. That's not right either, okay. There we go. It's right there.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Open the door for Mr. Warren, please. I just gotta touch it. You cease to complete. Seized. Alright, let's try it again. My boys Kyle and Bobby. Yes, did. D-E-A-D, dead. Seized enemies will fight alongside you. Golden copy, NPC, variation. Good work, well played. X-ray now bound, validated. Absolutely. Don't know if I really need that ability. But could be fun. Let's see what abilities we got. Hey, got some more ability points. I could seize. Or I can just keep getting my launch strength up. Because that's always good. Still need a little more there. There we go. Okay. Making good progress here. And I'll also get health per pickup. That is kind of handy. Case files. X-ray light box. Containment procedure. No unique containment procedures needed. The object is X-ray is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information in the image belongs to a patient named redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcibly seize an individual's redacted. The seized individual becomes redacted to the user. The effect lasts redacted. Once Release the seized, redacted as a due. Seized dies as a result of psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. Gender name redacted bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital. Soon the building occupants were, redacted by him. Go dispatch emergency response team, the perpetrator, and redacted the item. Values numbered in the redacted. For operational details, see 26 HQ 452.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first.
My brain in slices. Cut my brain into pieces. I went to Taco Bell. 'Cause I'm eating my tacos, eating my burritos. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send us research for analysis regarding my precognitive powers. Last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with yesterday. Problem is a confidential nature must remain unclarified here, but I assure you is the method which I have received this information was undeniable paranatural. I can only draw on the conclusion I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and such I offer my services to the Bureau. Signed, Francis Bertram. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Sure? If you think that's gonna help. Personally, I think you're a loony. Let's check our fire break. Oh. Shit. What are you guys doing? Well, I should probably mind control the explosive ones. I should just kill them. Yeesh. Well, that's me in the corner. I better go downstairs. I'll take care of the rest of this later.
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall, especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Welcome to the
Luck
party.
and probability.
Marshall is right down the hall.
Ritual resistance, synchronicity lab, protective studies. I need to use the little girl's room, please. Thank you. Little ladies. Ooh. Kill yourself? Rubber duck supplement. What? Discovered a hold of Agent Blank Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by a rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. On discovering the item hiding in the daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranormal objects into his home, legally taken outside the Alder's house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. Stop. Don't bring home strange paranormal objects to your family, no matter how cute you think it is.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
Oh. This is what I was trying to get to. And was unable to. You guys don't look okay. 4-leaf clover. I know someone who collects 4-leaf clovers. Absolutely.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
The Ford assist on that.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
5.
We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
If there's anything in this place that can improve our luck, we ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
Do not touch anything.
No. It needs to be up. Zach, see?
Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're here. Only exit is back through Parakinesia.
Okay. Those 4-leaf clovers are still there. I didn't take any of them. Goldfish is luck. Get it together, man. I know. This is very tough. This is very strange.
If you want to go sit in a corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me stop you. But no one will be calling you a ranger afterwards.
The fight's not in here, Ranger. Consider for alternatives.
Let's fucking do it.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
We clear? Oh, Jesus! That was a mess. Back to it. Okay. Gotta stay calm. Gotta get things done.
think I know the reason.
The Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Not done yet.
Enemy reinforcements!
Everybody okay? Look okay enough. Yeah, these zombies are not something. Clear? If anybody's not dead, say something. Cool. Something blurring my vision up ahead. Sorry I wasn't able to save everyone. Tried. Parapsychology. Hey, a bathroom. Oh, a nice bathroom. Doors don't work. That's okay. Bane, aren't you hungry? I'd be hungry after all this. Men's bathroom. Nothing here. I have rituals to figure out these things.
I'm not sure what that means. Detective studies. Well, I'm gonna go check these shelters and then check out some of the side stuff. Sorry, dude. Tried. Threshold Kids proposal. The recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young Redacted. There's no Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Redacted would require a slow, kid-friendly introduction to paranormal topics. This in mind would allow us to introduce Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets displaying the dangers of living at the Bureau. Also show the fun side of the paranormal. Budget was minimal. I took a few puppet-making classes in my local community center. We can have the research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'd be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positive to these visits. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats. But as television has proven for years, kids love puppets. Hiss warped. Wield only supernatural abilities, similar to drifters, able to telekinetically shield themselves and nearby material and launch objects at the target. And these are particularly destructive and difficult to kill. Why does certain Hiss display supernatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Are there other stages of evolution to be found? What if a Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year, and the host expired a certain amount of time? The corruption become too strong for organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. How about we don't? By order of Jesse Faden, compiled by Emily Pope. First time I've seen a disk drive. Huh. Cassette tape ports. Synchronicity. As you're told, don't eat the mold. Nothing on the whiteboard. Right. That one's been blown open. Surprised my ears aren't ringing. Mirror testing. There's a television room again. Synchronicity experiment. Summaries. A test television sets are placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one. The single differing television will spontaneously align with the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterpart. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as the one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Redacted. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, and not in the way we predicted. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah. Not projection. There in a second. Oh, these are all the clackers I've turned on. There's still 2 more clackers I haven't turned on yet. down here? I need level 6 to get in there. Altered item inside. What? Personal protection. Go to the mailroom. Guys still hurt? Yeah. Mailroom. I don't know if I got both clackers in the mailroom. I think I only got in luck room. I think I only got one. We'll have to see. Okay, I'm here. What do you guys need from me? Zero alert failed. God damn it. I suck. Of course, it would help if they didn't just run towards the exploding things, but anyways, okay, that sucked. That sucked. I sucked, yeah. We're dead people. Not happy. I'm a big fat failure, Mrs. Faden. You can do it better yourself. Anyways, I'm going back to the Schenectady lab. They can find that.
You're listening to America Overnight. Mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers.
I suck. Now I'm all sad. I'm all sad. Let those people down. Whew, excuse me. Here we go. Oh, I gotta go back to the left lab. Oh, it's what they sealed it back behind me. Let me go check. Maybe things are better now. Maybe things are better now. They'll let me in. I'll be like, hey, can I play with the clacker real quick? Yeah, see? Nope. It's red now. Let me in! He flies through the air by dem thighs. I haven't gone to the ritual office. Doesn't appear to be on the maps. File received. Thank you for the file. It's very helpful. Re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to it again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of the newly discovered BlackRock and Valiant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I sure you appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn. From Carla Vaughn to T.H. Tan, Harry Tan. Harold Tan. Nudge. Vacuum chamber. Single lobe fiber. Fiber has ABD. Turn this voltage across capacitor. I don't know what they're building there. Rituals. Yes, this is what I wanted to see. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, and anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations and conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted called rituals. The redacted rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the hotel. Click, click, click. Some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. And individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of a paranatural world, and when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. I see nothing unusual. Nothing unusual at all. Clock stopped at 125. I see. Huh. I want to go back up there. Do you do any rituals there? Catastrophe. I know I do. Rituals bring focus. I love it deeply. Deeply in need of focus. It's a very fast elevator. Nothing up here. No unusual. How very unusual. That allows me to burn off some of that downward momentum. I'll think of some. Might have to do a little bit of thinking. See if you can think of any rituals you do. They are fun. Detective studies. How messy over there. Nice little coffee maker. Excuse me. I got a nice nap with my tiny little blondie monster and the black little puff. I shouldn't be sleepy.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
Wow. Some very powerful acids and bases there.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. You'll need time to prepare further tests.
There's the answer to the puzzle in front of me, I'm pretty sure. Quack, if you can understand me. I said quack. Quack, please, quack.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the Hiss.
Please don't be taken over by the Hiss. Okay, how can I get up there? So I want in there. What I could do is build up a pile of garbage. Okay.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Black Rock Prisons.
Altered
Blackrock prisons are unique formations from Blackrock, distinct from both their shape and potency. While the blasphemy of Blackrock dampens supernatural forces, are unique. Something the prisons retain frequency, blah 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 blah. Perfect harmonization. The report analyzes results, focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto methods for imprinting a non-physical fields onto viewing them with the properties of the harmonized residence. The prism means nothing to me. Yes. You try talking first. That's the one thing I discovered. Try talking first. Okay. That's good enough. I'm not going to do this right now. You guys just hang out. I'm heading back. I want to really go through that room. Oh, hang on. I want to go in that room. Okay, well, try this. Why does life have to be so hard for a ginger? Cat. Maybe you can tell me. I want in there, which means I probably can't get in there anyways. Just chill out. Tell me why ain't nothing but a taco. Why does the universe hate gingers? Never understand that. Oh, you left the room, came and said hi, but kept the room closed. Man, she could run forever, especially in those tight pants. I think he'd be super chafing. Okay, well, let's go check our mods. There we go. I should be able to pick it up. Spin grouping. Perfect. Alright. What I need to do is an eagle look at my rubber ducky again. Okay. Radioactive symbol, left box, right light box, backwards C. Yes, absolutely. Brownie time with some tea or coffee. Might be a little late for coffee. Depends on your opinion on such things. Ooh, wine. Wine and chocolate. Always a problem for me. I do not have the right cards. I still don't have the right cards. Okay, they had numbers on it, so let's go with 1, 5, 1. Two.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Thank you. Feedback loop. Okay. 1. Okay. 2.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. I don't know what that means. Hang on.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Yes, I'm aware. Nothing here. Can we affect this configuration? That's number 4. Nothing, okay. Huh. Okay, look at the whiteboards. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Okay, so 4, 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 has to be the all left black side. Okay, where's 4? 4's upstairs. A little bit busy, guys. Yes, that's correct. So that 4 here is saying that It's that one. 1 and 4 are confirmed.
One of them has to work.
Okay, black box. There's 2. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll switch 2 and 3. Okay, so this one is going to have to be the partial. Okay, this one is confirmed. Yeah, that one's confirmed. 4 is confirmed. So that leaves us with 4 different configurations. Yes, that's confirmed. Well, except for that. I'll swap these 2, and then I'm going to swap 2 and 3 again and go from there. Okay, this one's gonna be the full one. There we go.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Well, that's not Earth.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
That's convenient. Huh. That's handy. I talk with you. No, I can't. I'm gonna go back and look at the rubber ducky now. How are your brownies? There, cat. Also, I see other people in here. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright. Don't have that card, though. That's only 4. Oh, boo. I got mushed. Anyways, Dragia Sapporo. Every day gets a little bit better on this vaccine. Still need the anti-inflammatories. I'm trying to figure out how to get the rubber ducky. So I want the rubber ducky. I just did the protective thing. Yeah, I did research. I'm not done yet. I want that. No, 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 no. Did I give you permission? Seeing that they just blow up if they get close to him. Yeah, I got the mind control. Don't know how much I'm going to use it. I want this rubber ducky.
Yes, mind controlling people because I can. Well, pushing out their resonance with my own. Okay, hang on. Okay, Cat, we're gonna look around for the clacker. That clacker's not going. Now it is. Let's see my Ganesh. Okay, here's the other clacker. A nice Ganesha elephant. Still can't go in there. Let's think about that. Well, let's head back to Synchronicity. See if they're all going. Synchronicity lab, right. Trying to remember what happens. What does that mean exactly? What happens? Yeah, they're trying to recreate the Ocean View Hotel there to try to influence things. That's pretty obvious. What they're trying to influence, I can't tell you. Polaris is really determined to get me in there. Wonder why. Excuse me. Nothing here, okay. Still two that are not clacking. Anyways. I think I've done everything I can in here. Yeah, looks like I've done everything I can here, except for two small things down below. What I really need to do is I saw something special. Anyways. Got 20 minutes to midnight. Let's see if I can do that puzzle. Abilities. Excellent. $8 points for that. Well then, I'll wait. Hey, I got Pierce finally. Okay. Yeah, that's my figure. I think I'm gonna switch from grip to Pierce. And then take Pierce. 46% health shot damage. I see. I like it. I can't pierce materials, but sure it pierces people. All right.
Alright, yeah. Ooh, yes, that's deeply satisfying. Just gonna stand and deliver. Ruin some people. What is this? What elevator is this? Guess I'll find out. Pink. They haven't been beyond the fire break, though. What? Dr. Theodore Ash, for who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Who? Hey, cafeteria. Heck yeah. Blackrock analysis. The strikingly odd, Darling insists us appear in those bizarre videos of his. I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, but it's always great to work with you. Yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 Blackrock samples you sent. Prism, whatever you call it. I filed them in the usual place, C under Carla. Only mnemonic device, right? Ha ha ha. Anyways, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. Can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we can go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. He's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign.
Hope it is.
We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection
that one isn't scored,
Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
The object of power is our holder, 665. Excuse me. To others, blessing. We hold the reins, law. You are failing in translating hyperreal concepts.
Secrets and instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. I didn't see the pattern on it. Maybe it came through better on your side. But the pattern's very, very similar to Polaris's. Also, when I first came in the building, I saw that pattern. Polaris's code was layered on top of it. Her pattern. He seems to be okay with Faden, Jesse calling her a her, so I'll continue following that pattern. Good, I'm glad they kept that up. That's an important aspect. All frequencies are patterns. All information is contained in patterns. See, as I speak of it, intrusive patterns. Where is it? Firebreak. No, it's not that. That way? Is it somewhere above me? Let's give this a try. I mean, I don't even know if I can get to the fire break right now. Still would really like to get up there. Here we go again. How your face is doing? Everybody's face is good? Excellent. If you're saying I can't probably enter this room here. The problem is... how do I get over there? Okay, so I can get to the fire break. Oh, okay, it's green. Ah, I think this is the fire break. Let's do it. This will be my last run for the night. Right. And that just changed. Okay. That's where I came in. Okay. All right. Cigarette machine, picture, newspaper. Hallway, hallway. Hallway, hallway. Hallway, hallway. Hallway, hallway. Angled hallway. Sounds like card shuffling. Right. I don't have access yet. Okay. So I should leave. Alright. Have I been to Darling's office yet? Yes, I think I have. Yeah, been to Darling's office. What do I need from there that I might have missed? Okay, so let's go to Black Rock Processing regardless. Search for Black Rock Processing. There's also the lower left of the main foyer. I'm a little confused what you're referring to. Yeah, I fell down, go boom. In the tree room. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, please. did not deserve that. One left. Okay, so straight down from here. Back here, I think you're saying? Oh yeah, I might be powerful enough to go do this now. Talking about this thing? This big huge mess that got me killed last time? Yeah. At least twice, yes. Because I am a bag of suck. This is what I was calling the world's worst bathroom. But now that I got Pierce, I might be able to do it now. Yeah, I already turned it on. Hey, what are you doing here?
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have.
Excuse me?
I still wouldn't
Are
go.
you lost?
Who the hell are you?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
No one normal ends up at the Bureau.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend.
Yeah.
But to answer
Control.
your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Of course you like her.
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss. I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I'll get back to you.
Well, it's midnight here.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
It's the first time she said that. That's fun. Ugh. It's like the cover of a Nine Inch Nails album. Gross. Anyways.
Are those
That does help. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. I am going to have to call it here because this is going to get way too complicated. In any case, I will have to keep some of you informed of my now completely random gaming schedule. No, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching, Kat. And the third person, thank you for coming in. Lurkers are always welcome. Everybody have a nice rest of the weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Get your shots. Believe me, I'm out of everyone I know, I'm the one who's experiencing the worst side effects of the shot. Well, I mean, other than, knock on wood, brain clot, but I don't know anybody who's had one of those, but I've been pretty run down by this damn thing, and it's still worth it. So, thank you, Stenchman, thank you, Kat, and everybody have a nice weekend, get your shots, be good, and make good decisions. Good night.